Hello there guys, what is going on? This is the 10th of January. This is the third day I'm doing the diary. So it's just my thoughts on the market and what I'm going to be doing throughout the day. I record it in the morning and I just pause the recording and then, like watch it at the end of the day. So for me, it works well to see where I'm making my mistakes, and maybe you've watch the video and then you'll be able to see where mistakes are usually made. So I also encouraged you guys trying to do recordings of your screens and stuff and watching your own trades over. So the weekly chart here, it looks like I want to go short, and on the daily also I want to go short till that level here until this level for the weekly. So that's my daily target there, and that's my weekly target there. Now looking for entries, I'm going to the 15-minute. This gap here would have been the perfect one to try to go short at, and then there's another gap here. I'm going to put an alert here for me to go for me to try and get short there. And because this one is already done, but you can still take the trade like if you see a setup, but I would prefer maybe getting below this fair value gap now and then going short. Then on your 5-minute, this, by the way, here is the ADR, the after session. This one starts off past 7 in the evening for New York. What do we have as patterns here? We don't really have. We had a downward expansion here and here, yeah, so we don't really have much of a pattern. Where is the Tuesday RDR? This one. What I can tell you here is this is my Tuesday's RDR levels, right? So if our ODR for Wednesday is going to be above that, if it's going to form above that, then based on that, it's long for the week. And I'm hoping it's going to form at the bottom here, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that. So we'll see how that one works out. So I'm going to pause the video here and wait for either a setup here, or I'm going to wait for that level to be touched. Hello, so we are back at the chart here. For me, it is 9 a.m. New York, it is 3 a.m. We have now hit this fair value gap here, so you can try looking for a short in this area, and then there's even a fair value gap above that. Maybe if you could put the stop above both of these, it would be cool. And then also you have the DR level here. Putting the stop above that would be even better. I'm gonna try a trade down here. The idea is going to be, yeah, it's just breaking through, so maybe just looking at something like this, but the idea is that it's gonna go down today. Okay, we are at the close of the box for the DR, so which means that we waiting for a confirmation to the long side or the short side. I'm hoping to get a short confirmation, and also the ODR now went above yesterday's RDR here. This is yesterday's RDR here, that's the ODR, so it's above. So we're having conflicting ideas with the weekly, because the weekly, according to the candle way of doing it, is short, and this now shows that the weekly is long. So let's have a look and see how it plays out at the end. The other thing is that we have the IDR, and we have this session inside this session, so which means now we're gonna have some sort of a breakout, to one side. Don't know which side. It looks more long now, but we'll see how it plays. But the plan for me is still that I'm gonna try and look for shorts, because the daily is not taken out yet, and Yeah, and that's it. It's 10 past 5 New York time. We had our confirmation early this morning already, around about 4 o'clock, and then prices just went up. So I'm going to put on this fib there. It's went past the 2 standard deviation. It's hit the daily of yesterday. So what would be nice is if it first comes up, takes out all the liquidity up here and then comes down. But the thing is, as you have a long confirmation, you're not supposed to really go in a different direction other than long for the duration of the session, which ends about 8:30 New York time. So let's get back here and see how it goes later. Yeah, so it looks like there's a false day today. We had a confirmation to the long side, and now one to the short side as well. So it would be okay to try and go for a short. I already went for a short up here, and obviously the target is gonna be down at the daily, which is this blue candle here. This is the weekly one, but the first target is down there, 47.62. So that's a decent amount of points there. Back to the 5. So that's how it looks. So this here is your ODR session, and the RDR starts in about 2 hours. Yeah, so we're back at the chart here. The DR session is forming. We still have a half an hour left, but as I said, now we looking just to take out this daily, and that's what it did there, and now to try and get short here. So fair value gaps and all that to try and get short, and the target is obviously now going to be just this daily candle. So you can see the top has been taken out, and now we're going to aim for this bottom section over here. The DR has formed completely now, and there's no confirmation yet. Still looking at shorts, but if it confirms to the long side, then we'll have to go for longs. This is a nice sign here that the IDR is being respected here. Let's see. Let's hope that this pot holds, and so that we can really go short and then target that bottom section over here, which is the daily. Okay, so I have to do a voice over here because I didn't do the recording. So now I am looking at the chart here, and there was a setup after a breakout and then a pullback. Now that was what we were looking for right there, and then that's your first target up there. Yep, and then later on it just moved all the way up. It was quite a good move, but it was contrary to what we were looking at. So confirmation on this RDR session here was the key. So you waited for the confirmation, and then a pullback, and then a move. So this was like the end of the day here for us. Like 4 o'clock is the end of the day, and that was it. That was done. So I think tomorrow we're going to be looking at trying to get a turnaround Thursday. Here again, I'm looking at the false indication of the weekly candle. The weekly showed short there, and it didn't go short. So we had conflicting ideas on that one. And then even on the daily, we were looking at that as a target there, but that didn't work out. It just broke through that. So the only thing that worked out for us here today was this RDR, had your confirmation there, and then a pullback. Also, you had that squeeze model thing, and you had the highs being taken out, but the thing that really worked was the confirmation. Yeah, and you had your full session earlier on for the ODR. That's the overnight session, the one that starts at 3 a.m. And then this one worked out nicely with your pullback and everything. Yeah, so this is me doing a voiceover on this. I'm just talking as I'm watching the video. Because as I said, it didn't work. The recording didn't work. Or the microphone was on mute. So this here is your Wednesday's RDR, sorry, your Tuesday's RDR, and then that there is your Wednesday ODR. So if that appears above the Wednesday, if the Wednesday's ODR appears above the Tuesday RDR, then you're looking for an expansion to the long side. That's what I was saying over there. So it's conflicting ideas on the candlestick method. It's not that one is better than the other though. Yeah, and here what I'm talking about is the possibility of a Thursday turnaround. So which means if prices are continually going up, like Wednesday it was going up, then we are looking for some sort of a turnaround on Thursday. But then the week ends, it ends next Monday, yeah, Monday or Tuesday. So it means that Monday and Tuesday needs to end up higher according to the DR pattern. So that is like yeah. Yeah, again, I'm just going over that the weekly candlestick method didn't work out. We were looking for shorting the week, but you never know. I mean, the week still has 2 days here, so we can still aim for that bottom section, which means that on tomorrow, Thursday, you might get your turnaround all the way down to there. So you can look for shorting opportunities there. Yeah, I think that was it. That was the end of the session. Don't forget then to subscribe and like and comment. Look, I am recording every day, and it's basically a journal for me to see how we can fix any errors. Thank you. Bye bye.